So many of you guys out there that are asking the question of what you can do with your tax return. I'm going to offer this video for the 3/4 of you guys out there that are going to receive a tax return for your 2018 taxes moving into 2019. And if you guys have gotten tax returns in the past and only to spend it on a brand new TV or head to Walmart and spend it or spend down debt, that's fine. The idea behind this video is to open your eyes to the power of a plan and to think about using your tax return in a little bit more of a strategic manner. And at the end of this video, it's really going to open your eye to the power of what I consider to be injections of cash that you'll receive throughout your life. And the tax return is one of the most predictable injections of cash for 3/4 of everybody out there that will receive their tax return. The question becomes, what are you going to do about it? And I've ran this exercise based on the average tax return per year is around $2,900. This is a personal page out of my playbook. I've done this for the last 7 or 8 years. And if you guys kind of want to understand a piece of how you build wealth over time, this is a really interesting piece about building wealth over time. So we take the $2,900 of average tax return per person, and we want to look at it at year one. And for a lot of folks, you guys kind of hit me up all the time. How can I save more? How can I budget more to have more money to invest? Well, for a lot of you guys, this tax return is going to give you a heck of a head start getting that $2,900 injection of cash. And let's say you don't have a lot of debt and you can take that money and roll it into the market. If you do that after year one, you're not going to make a whole lot of capital appreciation. But in the account, if you took that $2,900, socked it away and forgot about it, you know, you'd be up $100 here, 7% rate of return in this account. And the exercise plays out to where if we took that $2,900 and just put it away, never to be touched again, never to be added to, after 5 years, that would be worth $4,029. Now remember, it's taken the $2,900 away one time funding of an investment account, and after year 5, you're up $1,000. And if I've got your attention and you're like, wow, thanks, Ryan, that's really cool. $1,000 for doing absolutely nothing other than just investing that first $2,900 instead of going to Walmart and buying that new OLED TV, which is so amazing for the Super Bowl, right? We've added $1,000 to our net worth. Pretty cool. We follow the exercise through, and after year 10, we're looking at $5,599 in this. That's just by taking the first $2,900, that starting amount, which is so important for a lot of people to get that first start. So many people have such a hard time going from zero to that first start. This tax return can be just that for a lot of you guys. Remember, this exercise is just taking that $2,900, putting it away, never adding one single dollar to it, and allowing it to grow over time. Very, very important. At year 10, it's grown to $5,600. Not bad. We follow the exercise out, and after year 20, we're talking about $11,000. Now we're starting to get a little bit serious in this. We've taken the $2,900, and after 20 years, we've grown it to $11,000. Pretty interesting. After 30 years, we're talking about $21,000. After 30 years, just taking that initial investment, putting it away, forgetting about it until year 30, we've got $21,000 in that account. After year 40, we're looking at over $40,000. Now we're starting to talk some real serious money by just deploying a one-shot, put that money away and forget about it. And then after year 40, we've got $40,200 in that account. I've got your attention now. This is where it really gets interesting, so you're going to want to stick around and listen to this, all right? Now, if you've deployed this strategy and you're like, wow, Ryan, you've got my attention. This is interesting. Tell me more. I think I can do more, all right? If you dare to dream a little bit and you want to do a little bit more, just imagine taking this average $2,900 that 75% of this country is going to get, is going to get guaranteed injection. Take that $2,900 and invest it during year 2, year 3, year 4. Come year 5, you've got $21,769. Now the difference is you've taken your tax return every year, and you've invested it into the stock market. And for a lot of you guys, this can be a pretty good chunk out of that Roth IRA contribution amount, okay? Keep that in mind. Page out of my personal playbook, all right? $21,769 after year 5. $4,400 over here is actually the compounding interest that's made over and above the contributions that are accumulated over this 5-year period. So the $2,900 times the 5, you're going to actually have $4,400 at a 7% anticipated rate of return. Interesting. Now I've really got your attention, and this is where it really gets fun. Year 10, we're talking about $48,000 in this account by taking this $2,900, $2,900, $2,900 and adding to this account on a yearly basis. There's no monthly contribution. It's adding it every single year, $2,900 on top of $2,900. $48,000, we've got $16,000 here of capital appreciation. Now you're like, okay, Ryan, this is pretty freaking cool. It gets even cooler. Stick around. Year 20, we are talking 6 figures, $135,000 of serious cash. Serious cash, $75,000 of real tangible money by only taking your tax return and investing it 1 year after the next. Remember, I'm talking to 75% of people out there who will in fact receive this injection of cash from the government back on taxes paid throughout the year, guys. 75,000, I can't make that up. It's not conjured out of thin air. It's conjured by nature of a plan that you deploy. Amazing stuff. After year 30, we are talking about $303,000 by just taking $2,900, $2,900, $2,900, investing it for 30 years. The real kicker is $213,000 of accumulated interest just by deploying the strategy. And finally, at year 40, guys, look at this. $627,000 is the value if all you did was take your tax return for every single year, the average $2,900, throw it into the bucket that we talk about all the time on this particular channel, and we've got $627,000. The real kicker in this is you've generated over $500,000, $508,000 of capital appreciation over the course of a 40-year cycle by only deploying a strategy. And you guys think, man, this is amazing. Can I do this? Yes, you can. This is not magic, all right? This is self-directed investing at its core. This is a page out of my personal playbook, guys, and this is in part why I'm sitting on the net worth that I am. And if there's nothing else, I want that empowerment for you as well. You do not have to be an entrepreneur. You do not have to have money to make money. All we're doing in this scenario is taking your injection of cash through your tax return every single year and deploying it in a strategic manner. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the message, man. If you're excited by this message, you should be. If you're in your early 20s or even in your 40s and you say, man, Ryan, I can do this 20-year cycle, thank you so much. I'm the first to tell you you're welcome, because you've been empowered by understanding the power of not only compounding interest, but becoming financially savvy and realizing the power of a strategic plan. Most people will take this tax return and they will blow it every single year. Some will take it and go on a vacation. Some will take it and pay down credit card debt, which in the end is all everybody's choice. But this is a strategic plan that I personally deploy, and it's making me wealthy. It really is. Guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you like the message that we're putting through. Finally, leave your comments at the end of this video. I will respond to all of them. And again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Good luck in your investment future.